What are you preparing for? You're preparing to release, to purge anything that does not serve. Out the waxing moon and all the different things that you can do with it, how you can work with its energy, and how it kind of coincides with the full moon or new moon. It sits right in the middle. Well, this is the time when the moon is waxing. That is the time for you to prepare. What are you preparing for? You're preparing to release, to purge anything that does not serve. So at this time, you can kind of probably notice that things intensify a little bit, because as we all know, the moon deals with what? Emotion. Your emotions tend to rise. Energy goes from below to up. It's going to come down to up and come out. And that's the whole expansion of the moon. It's supposed to go in its cycle and release. It releases during the full moon. And that is what you're preparing for. So in your everyday life during the waxing phase, what you will see is just different opportunities. Sometimes when we're combative, these opportunities we try to stop because it gets really intense sometimes. But what the moon does and what it teaches is, do not hold on to things that do not serve. That is not what's happening to higher elevated beings. And you are a higher elevated being. So if you're in a relationship that does not serve, things will intensify. If you're at a job that you're supposed to leave, that in this life, before you came into this life, you decided that no, you don't want any more participation in this job because they don't appreciate you. Well, what the waxing moon would do is intensify that area. So when the full moon comes, you can release. And after you release, that's when you will head over to the new moon. It'll go into a new cycle, and that new cycle gives you an opportunity to gather more of the things that you wish, to grant you more of your desires and things like that. In a future video, I'm going to break down actually what you can do with the full moon and what you can do with the new moon. But today it was all about the waxing moon. Don't fear your purge, or if things intensify, things only last so long. Remember that. Things only last so long. And at your core, you are a warrior, and anything that you go through, you can get through. And you're not getting through it on your own. You're actually getting through it with your spiritual team. You did not come here alone. So don't think that you did, because you did not.